Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ray Guitar channel. We have a bit of a doozy to talk about, right? So, recently, alright, everyone's favorite little cuckboy, Sneako, has been on Twitter just throwing a little bit of a hissy fit, and one of his mortal enemies, Moist Critical, decided to fight back against his stupidity and absolutely destroy him. So let's just get into it. It all started, ladies and gentlemen, right with this tweet Sneako decided to put out, saying, "The Taliban might have a point," and then showed a picture of a bunch of dudes with "the future is female." Pretty sure this is an old picture, so I don't even know what his point is. This is not like a 2023 photo. He's just fully playing into his algorithm right now. He's got all those like groiper types all on his side, all those red pillars just constantly eating up everything he says on Twitter. And then he followed it up with pattern recognition. This collage is everyone who advocated for my cancellation. Fight back and follow my Rumble. The obligatory Rumble plug, which I'm not angry about. You know, I want there to be at least some sort of competition, and you know, if you bash on every single competition that pops up, there's never gonna be a competition that could ever compare to YouTube. So even for all of its faults, some content over there is not the worst. I prefer Odyssey, honestly. But one face that he did take out of this collage is Turkey Tom. At one point he had Turkey Tom in there, and apparently Turkey Tom like wanted to debate him, and he was like, okay, we'll debate, and then he dodged Turkey Tom to go debate with Destiny, and then just completely ghosted Tom. So I think he came to his senses and realized that Turkey Tom is not like a complete and utter soy boy. He just thinks that you're a fucking loser on the internet, cause you are. But from there, then Moist Critical decided to respond and say, "Holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend get fucked by numerous other men and also insulted you for defending child porn. That's not cancellation, that's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck." So he definitely just fucking ripped him a new one, dude. And then Sneako's one and only response that he has for anyone who decides to challenge him, he says, "You know in your soul you would never say that to my face." And I mean, like, wow, great comeback, bro. "Oh, I'll beat you up if you say that to me." Yes, what he said was a bit disrespectful, some name calling, sure, but you don't get to just attack someone because they said some mean words to you. Sorry, bud, your skin has to be a little bit thicker than that to live in the real world. I did a naked photo shoot for a gay photographer and I just want to cover all that up. I promise I'm not gay. I promise. I just posed naked in front of a gay guy who took pictures of me. Hey bud, you also watched other men go balls deep into your girlfriend.
Are you around naked men?
You was in the grill?
Yeah.
You was in the grill?
Sneako, you a totally different nigga now. No cap.
Yeah, so we go in there with the mentality that whatever happens inside that party, it just stays at the party. Like, yeah. And so I saw her, I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just like that.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I saw it like literally right.
I can't be no
Okay, hold on. Imagine seeing the girl you love like
get fucked.
Get fucked.
You love her?
Yeah, I do. I love it. Yeah, I love her.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked. So can she enjoy it? Like, what if she's enjoying it too much?
That's the thing. It's like she's moaning pretty loud. Like, we went on 2 different occasions. The first time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. This is a place where she could exercise the open relationship. Like, it should be fair that she can take other dick if I'm fucking other pussy. Like,
equality.
That's balance. So if it's gonna happen, I might as well see it, supervise it, make sure everything's okay.
Wait, what? No, you didn't have to jump to that conclusion.
Well, it's worse. Right now. It's worse if it happens behind my back. Like, I don't want it.
It's not. But y'all both knowing that it's happening.
So it's never behind your back anymore. You just gotta know.
I gotta see it.
It don't need to be literally in front of you.
It was literally like this far away from me.
Can you
what?
We're on the same bed. I was with his girl. He was with my girl.
You
like
was
right
on the bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
So what do they call that? Like after the sword club, you get like a
they call that odd. Award? That's what they call it. You're odd. You sat on the bed while she got fucked.
I was there too. I mean, we was both. I got up.
Were you fucking his girl?
I was not fucking with her.
So you just sat there Indian style with your feet
y'all
crossed.
both just sat there.
Well, she was on top of me. She was like, she was on, and I was just like not fucking with it. And I saw her, and she was like, and I was like, fuck that. And I just left the room. And then she left too. Like, luckily, I thought she was gonna stay there. You're a mood killer, dog.
Why you leave the room?
But I couldn't. Like, it was. I was literally having PTSD watching that. I was like having war flash. Like I just started. Could not do it. Could not do it.
So did that get you out of your cheating ways?
What position?
No. It was missionary. Missionary legs up.
It was missionary legs up?
Legs up, yeah.
Oh no.
You are sad, you're worthless, and no woman, not even your mother, has any respect for you. Oh, it's so sad you weren't invited home to the holidays because you can't shut the fuck up and just act normal for once in your life.
Do you know that this is the first year I'm not going home for Christmas? They don't, I have blue hair, woke family, kind of like you, and they don't fuck with my politics at all.
I mean, it doesn't take a blue hair people to not want to fuck with your politics.
It's never got to the point where I've been like uninvited for Christmas.
Yeah, but has it ever gotten to the point where you're like publicly defending people saying they love Hitler? That's probably a pretty big departure from stuff you've normally been involved in.
Totally a cool dude, man. But then Charlie continues and says, you literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who also defended child porn. Very, very true, man. I don't know if you ever saw that video from Sneako. I'll play the clip.
I saw Cuties last night and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. This is one of the movies that's gonna age well. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
Even if it was supposed to be making a social point, you still put young girls in that situation to be exploited. Exploitation for the sake of making a point that almost everyone in their right mind would agree to is retarded. Sorry, there's no reason for it. So then, Sneako decides to respond saying, you're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet, let's solve it. Now all of this is really, really funny because this man has been dodging Brandon Buckingham.
How do you think you'll do against Sneako in MMA?
I would absolutely fucking ravage him. I would destroy him, and I wouldn't stop when the ref pulled me off. I would choke him and until he gets brain damage. Just kidding.
And Charlie even said, yeah, I'll fight you once you fight Brandon Buckingham.
The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the Cuties watch party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You wanna watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching, you were?
And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here. You have no ability to banter, you can't insult anyone. Anytime you're pushed, all you fall back on is one of three things: soy boy, bot, or NPC, and that's it. You never deviate from this path, which is ironic because you're like literally a sheep. You have 3 programmed responses. You're like the absolute worst character, side character in an MMO. And Brandon Buckingham actually challenged them to a fight. Brandon Buckingham is more than willing to fight you any day of the week. But with him, you don't want to do that for some reason. Why? Do you not stand by your beliefs when it comes to Brandon Buckingham? He has said all the same things about you that I am saying about you. So why is he exempt? Why don't you want to fight him? That's so weird. This is what you said about Brandon Buckingham and fighting him.
And then finally, when Brandon Buckingham is down to meet Sneako, he's there to box him. They're both similar sizes. Sneako would now rather just sit at home and tell jokes behind his computer.
I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes than, risk my manhood falling flat for Brandon Buckingham, if I lose the fight.
So now it's suddenly cool to just stay at home and keep it all online.
Honestly, he's just a disingenuous little slug, man. It's so apparent how slimy and weaselly this guy will be just to get a bit of popularity, just to get a little bit of recognition and have the people be on his side, get a little bit of money. So now he's just banished to his little corner of the internet because he couldn't control his mouth. You're such an irresponsible little retard that you can't fucking just grow up and realize, hey, there are some boundaries that I'm not allowed to cross here on this platform that is considered a job. Kind of like if you were on the clock at any job, you couldn't just start screaming out the N-word. If you still want to have an influence and you still want to have your soapbox, you have to somewhat kowtow to the censors, unfortunately, but then say what you want behind like a paywall or something like that. Then Charlie decided to respond saying, "Got your Discord still working on responses?" Brother, I have no problem. You started it and I made fun of you in return. You're upset you're publicly admitting to cuckoldry and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection. Which, very good point. I mean, dude, you were the one who said that publicly on the internet. You're gonna have to know that that's gonna be clipped up for the end of eternity. Being that open about every single aspect of your life isn't always a good thing. But Sneako is a whole nother story, man. He thinks that you should listen to every single fucking word he says, because every single word that comes out of his mouth is somehow gospel.
It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test.
No!
You know what?
No!
I think you should.
I may smack a nigga.
I said the same shit before.
It's gonna be angry, mad, naked niggas in that bitch.
Sneako then replied saying, "I'm not upset about my honesty. I would honestly knock the daylights out of you, and you know it. Gamers like you get to use the internet to feel big, and it's ruining Western men. Get off Twitter and say this to my face." Oh, hey there, Goy. Why you getting so upset? Why you getting so flustered there, Goy? And in response to all of this drama, Sam Hyde decided to chime in and say, "Fight Sneako, I'll train you, Moist Critical. Guaranteed win." And honestly, he's probably right. Especially if there ends up being a Moist Critical and Sam Hyde collab, that would be hysterical, dude. That would be some of the funniest content ever. But Sneako decided to call Charlie out. He tweeted this picture of Moist Critical and said, "Like this tweet if you want to see us fight." I obviously liked the tweet because, you know, it would be an entertaining fight to see Sneako just get his ass handed to him. And the tweet in general got over 40,000 likes, but I think that's just because people want to see this man get his absolute shit kicked in. And the cope afterwards from all of his fans and himself, it would be icing on the cake, dude. It would be beautiful. Then Sneako retweeted his own tweet saying, "Soy keyboard warrior Moist Critical. We all knew he wouldn't accept a fight. Little bro is 5'3", pasty, gaming manlet. Have some empathy. What matters is how the most influential commentators have no specific beliefs. They never get cancelled. They just talk. Why do you listen?" Sorry, Sneako, I don't have political brain rot like you do. I'm not fucking politics obsessed. Because honestly, at this point, it's such a waste of time. The constant jabs from both sides is so fucking overplayed and boring. With things like that Ohio train incident and how everyone blew that out of proportion. Bro, 1,500 train derailments happen every single year with almost the exact same chemical spill and cleanup, and no one ever reports on it. The only thing that changed was a bunch of right-wingers decided, oh, today we'll care about the environment and talk about this and act like it's the end of the world. You could make a case for reinvesting in infrastructure, but neither side were saying that. Neither side was saying that, hey, let's upgrade these outdated braking systems that we have on all of our trains to the modern electronic braking system that almost all of the rest of the world uses already. Neither side was saying that. They were all just saying, oh, this is so horrible, this looks so scary. It's just all stupid fucking fear-monger bullshit to steal your money from you. No one is morally consistent. No one actually cares about anything. They just care about your money and they want it for themselves. My point here is just to entertain you and make fun of some sad fucks on the internet like Sneako, who really thinks that he's going to change the world, who thinks that he's going to topple the system, man. He's just another queer in the long line of them. Other than all that, guys, what do I really have to say about all this? Don't take any political advice from anybody on YouTube or Twitch for that matter. These people are not trying to make great political action. This is purely entertainment. I don't think we can ever change this into anything but entertainment, so I say treat it as that. Other than that, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future, guys. And if you really want to help the channel out a little bit extra, please share this video to anyone you know, anyone you think will like this video. Okay, retard out.